All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakodash, giving double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect, and shalom to all the brothers out here laboring in this truth with sincerity. Just coming back with another quick lesson, and Salakia, for the the allergies kicking in. But it says Georgia bill to define anti-Semitism stalls in word fighting. So, they're trying to pass a bill, to so-called combat the anti-Semitism in Georgia. It says lawmakers work in the House chambers during crossover day at Georgia State Capitol on Monday. And they're working on this bill. They say that a bill that would formally define anti-Semitism in Georgia law has stalled after an unfriendly amendment in a Senate committee altered the measure in ways its sponsors disagree with, possibly ending the legislation's prospect in the 2023 legislative session. And, it's just going on a bunch of fluff. But, let's try to get to the meat of the topic. All right, it says a survey conducted last fall by an American Jewish committee found that 4 in 5 American Jews said anti-Semitism in the U.S. has grown in the past 5 years. A quarter of respondents said they were directly targeted by anti-Semitism expressions. And, these people, man, are, known for playing the victim, But the true victims are the Israelites, that were brought over here in slavery, man. And beat, whipped, raped, robbed, land taken from them, when it goes back to the Native Americans. But, you don't see any bills or anything being catered towards Jake. It's always these people. But Jake has been getting abused since day one in this country, man. But no special treatment has been given to us. Which is fine, because our reward is going to come in the end, and the truth is being revealed. This is another reason why, that they're coming up with all these bills and laws trying to combat this truth from coming out, man. But you cannot stop the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Anything he sets forth is going to take place. But we know that this is going to lead to the famine of the word, man, basically, brothers are going to start being prosecuted, thrown in jail, possibly fired from jobs, maybe even, hey, you never know, man. Maybe even go back to the old days, like in the 60s, man. These people might start doing stuff to coming to your home, marching on your yard, man. Like the Klan used to do. Who knows? So going on into this article, it says proponents deny the bill with censored speech, saying it only comes into play to prove that someone is motivated by anti-Jewish feeling if they commit a crime or illegal act of discrimination. That could help prove a hate crime under a 2020 Georgia state law that allows additional penalties for crimes motivated by race, color, religion, national origin, sex, sexual orientation, gender, and disability. And we know these people are getting further and further, even in the South, man. This is known as the Bible Belt. But they're getting further and further away from the morals and principles, that they used to have. I know back in the day, man, on so-called, their, Sunday, the day of worship for them, everything used to be closed down, man. You know, uh, and if it was open, it was gonna close super early that day. And not to mention moles, that was unheard of. But now this is the capital for Moism. So, hey man, this place is getting. It lets you know, the wickedness is increasing, throughout the land, man. But it's only for a short time though. And this article comes by way of Georgia Public Broadcasting. So, let's get into some scriptures, man. Salakia. Let's see. We'll go to the book of Amos, chapter 8. Let's see. Going into the famine, man. All right, this is the book of Amos, chapter 8. In verse 11, it says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh." So, this is another way that they're gonna usher this in. Brothers are gonna be forced off the corners. Hey, I myself, as well as brothers, we've been forced off corners, man. The last spot the brothers was camping at. We'll go pay the parking, and then everything was good, and then next thing you know, you're getting tickets in the mail. You're getting tickets in the mail from this parking company, man, saying that you pass the grace period. Even though you pull up, you might wait 10 minutes before you pay, but they still send tickets in the mail. And this was a way of forcing, brothers out the block, because they had cameras and everything. And, you never know who was talking in the area. But, man, this is coming, as well as other spots, that I was camping with, with the brother Shamar. We was pushed further and further down the street to the point where we had to leave. But, hey, man, it's so many camps in Atlanta, as well as other cities around the United States. But, it's a high concentration of camps here in Atlanta, man. Yeah, and these people are getting tired of it. Various brothers and elders have done lessons on, South Dakota and Georgia coming up with the similar type bill, which I believe this is a part of that bill, the one that we were going into. But I guess it's just going into the actual details of the bill, Salakia. Man, Salakia. But hey, man, we just bring the truth out, and everything that we say is backed by scripture, as well as being backed by visual evidence, physical evidence, so it's not lies, man, but it just lets you know that the true people of the Lord will really start to be persecuted for real. They have been persecuted since the days they touched down on the shores of Babylon the Great, aka America. But, these things were spoken of aforetime, man. So let's go to the book of Matthew, and of course, chapter 24, We'll go to start at verse 8. It says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. It says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. And this is what's going to happen, You're going to be out on the corners preaching the word. And you're going to be approached, man. Whether it be by cops or whoever, We've been approached several times by several different people on several occasions. And, these things are going to start to multiply. And, eventually we're going to start to see brothers being hauled off, man, and thrown in jail. But it says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you. So, some brothers are going to lose their lives, for preaching his word, man, And, honestly, it's an honorable way to go, doing the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We don't fear death, We got a clear understanding of death, by way of coming in, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua bringing us into this truth. We understand, what happens, when you die, So we got a whole different perspective on death now. We don't fear that. We know we'll be back, and we know we'll be at peace. But hey man, going out doing the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is an honorable thing. It says, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And that's Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And all these nations hate us, even the ones that have came here from other places to Babylon the Great. They even turn their nose up at you and look down on you, man. And we see it all the time. But just a quick lesson, man. Just going into this article, just lambasting off, various brothers that did the lesson on South Dakota and Georgia. But, this article goes in, it kind of goes in depth, and explains what the bill contains. But, with that being said, we want to constantly give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakwadash, Shalom.